Hello, I'm Brian Douglas Theriot, a candidate for the office of sheriff in St. Martin Parish. I'm here today to make this short video to dispel a few rumors and just to enlighten people on how the criminal justice system operates. You know, I've been traveling the parish and hearing a lot of things about, these offenders who are caught and they're just let back out on the street, and I don't agree with any of that either. But let me tell you how the system operates. When a crime is committed and probable cause exists, and an offender is arrested, booked into jail, and that deputy or that law enforcement officer returns back to patrol to finish out his shift. At some point, a judge sets a bond for that offender based on the crime that was committed, and when that offender meets that bond, he is free to leave. So when people say, well, 4 hours later, I see this offender back on the street doing the same thing, why does the sheriff keep letting these people out of jail? Well, I'm here to tell you, the sheriff is not letting anybody out of jail. And how angry, how disappointed do you think that sheriff's deputy is when 4 hours later, he's called back to the same location and he encounters the exact same subject doing the exact same thing? Man, that's disheartening. We had something the other day that transpired on the northern end of the parish, and some people were sending me some screenshots of some things on social media and some forums, and I felt compelled to inform people. Listen, I'm not trying to make any excuses at all for the sheriff's office. They're not perfect. St. Martin Parish is not perfect. We have issues. But I'm going to tell you something. If these offenders, these repeat offenders that we see day in and day out and time again, if we continue to just slap them on the hand and tell them don't do that again, that does not work. There has to be an effective deterrent in place to change this behavior. The idea of deterrence is not a new idea. It's a theory, a prominent theory in criminal justice, and it's a theory that criminal penalties do not just punish violators, but also discourage others from committing similar offenses. There's an 18th century philosopher by the name of Jeremy Bentham, and I'm reading this, what he said. He says, basically, the value of the punishment must always be sufficient to outweigh the value of the profit of the offense. To be clear and concise, once again, the risk to the offender must outweigh the reward to the offender, or they have no incentive to reform. The bottom line is, if an effective deterrent does not exist, then the behavior will not be changed, will not be altered. If we continue to coddle these offenders and give them a love tap on the hand when a crime is committed, these people will be back in our system. A lot of these people we're picking up, they have 20, 30 arrests on a rap sheet. That's ridiculous. We need to hold everyone accountable, from the offenders to the parents to the lawmakers to the law enforcement administrators, the judges, the prosecutors. Everybody has to be held accountable. We would like to thank you for taking the time to listen to this short video, and we plan on making a few more videos in the near future addressing other issues around our parish. Once again, thanks. God bless. If you need, please contact us.